so the new LEGO Star Wars game just got bigger and, well, better. So we actually have some new information which is kinda key to understanding how big this game is going to be. Alright, so let's just look at LEGO Dimensions. I mean, that is pretty much the biggest LEGO game to date. There's 1,000+ gold bricks in there, so many worlds to explore, and LEGO Dimensions comes in at 50 GB with all the packs installed. And LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga is around 4.5 GB, Marvel's Super Heroes is around 7 GB, Lord of the Rings is around 6 GB, along with LEGO Batman 2. Whew, and you're in for a shock at the size of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Anyway, before we get into that, cue the music. So, hello there guys, I am RuggedEagle and I do lots of LEGO content on my channel, so if you do like what you see, feel free to subscribe and go to drop a like, it is up to you, but, you know, I do highly recommend. And if you're interested, there is a card up there to all of my other LEGO videos. I've ranked all the LEGO games, I've ranked all the open worlds, top 10 characters, you'll really enjoy it. Anyway, let's get into how big the Skywalker Saga is going to be. Right then, so the game is coming in at a whopping 80 GB. I may have made that sound a little bit too cinematic, but this LEGO game is absolutely huge. I don't think you understand how big this is for a LEGO game. I mean, my all-time favourite LEGO game is LEGO Lord of the Rings. It's got a fantastic open world, quite a few characters to select from, it's got really good graphics, especially on the PC, and that LEGO game is 6 GB. So you may be sat there pondering the question, why is it so big? And by that I mean the file size. So the game's graphics are obviously going to be fantastic, so are the older LEGO games. When I go back to play them, the graphics are still great, and yes, on the newer consoles you can run 4K and 60 frames per second. Now, though this image captured by someone did state 80 GB, there were one taken just a few days before and it stated it was around 50 GB, so the game is going to be in the margin between 50 and 80 GB, but nevertheless, that is still huge for a LEGO game. I mean, the main factors that make up the size of a LEGO game is obviously the characters, the open world and the story. They are the main three factors. I mean, we know there is going to be around 500 playable characters in this LEGO game, and I know a lot of people get confused. There is 300 unique playable characters, and the other 200 are variations for them certain characters. So in total, there's 500 characters to play from. I mean, we all love LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, and Complete Saga has a solid character roster for the movies 1 to 6, and that has 128 characters. Throwing on top of the sequels, we're getting a lot of characters in this LEGO game. And if you want to look at a more recent game, let's look at the most recent LEGO Star Wars game. LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, that has 169 characters. Throwing in all the DLC packs, you're coming in at a whopping 205 characters. And don't forget, the Skywalker Saga has around 8 DLC packs too. Now, 6 of these DLC packs are going to be character packs, and they'll probably only be a few hundred megabytes, and I'll quickly cover them now. Alright, so here we go. We have Rogue One DLC character pack, we also have Mandalorian Pack 1 and Mandalorian Pack 2 based off, well, Season 1 and Season 2. And finally we have the Bad Batch DLC pack, the Solo A Star Wars Story DLC pack and the Classic Characters pack. And this will just add on even more to the already big file size that is LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, there is 2 unknown DLCs at this moment. We can take a hint from the most recent gameplay trailer. You can actually see Kanan Jarrus' speeder bike, so we could be getting a Rebels DLC, and we'll most likely get a Clone Wars DLC too. So anyway, back onto the file size. Obviously these will contribute to making the game even bigger, and you already know how many explorable planets there are going to be in the game. In the most recent gameplay trailer, we got an absolute stunning shot of how many planets are going to be explorable. Now, this small information really does explain all the delays we have gotten over the past few years. Yes, this game was meant to come out in 2020, and it is now releasing in spring 2022, and it does really explain where it's coming from. They want this to be the best LEGO Star Wars game to date, and it will most likely be the last LEGO Star Wars game we will ever get, so you can't blame them. They just want to make it amazing. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, LEGO Marvel 1 is 6 GB, LEGO Lord of the Rings is around 6 GB, Batman 2 is around 6 GB. This LEGO game is going to be 14 times bigger than these fantastic LEGO games. Now, I just want to touch upon when we could receive something next for the Skywalker Saga, and I'm going to be brutally honest with you lot. So yes, there is gaming events coming up very, very soon, and you can watch them. The Skywalker Saga could be there, but most likely they normally a few days before normally tweet if the Skywalker Saga is going to be there. And personally, I think we're going to get something in December, maybe a new trailer. That's just me personally thinking that. So yeah, there you go, a little bit of news about the file size, and this is pretty much all you need for the Skywalker Saga for the next few months until we eventually get something, and I will keep you up to date. However, if you are waiting for the game, you can check out all of my other LEGO content videos. They're really fun videos, and like I said, there'll be a playlist at the end. I definitely recommend checking some of them out. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you are new around here, please feel free to subscribe and go to drop a like. That would definitely help out. Anyway, I'll see you around. Adios.